Hello, Addison. How are you? Hello, Light Soul. Hello, Aquarian. Is that the time school finishes, Addison? Ah, right. Good, good, good. Leaving spiders on your desk. Hello, Iman. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking. Are there? Okay. Aquarian, right? Okay, it's you. Good. Okay, which deck would you like, Aquarian? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, my lovely? Okay, number 2, right. Excuse me, I just tiddled the camera. Right, so what we got? 15 cards. Okay. Sorry, they were stuck together. Oh, you got the 15 there. Let's come with one of those. Okay. Oh, God, I lost the whole lot then. Sorry if that made any of you jump. Right, so things have definitely changed. Okay, he's telling you things have changed. Okay, gone into another cycle where he was there, but now he's walking away because of emotional security, feeling emotional, but as well it could be financial. So there could be something financial that he's thinking of as well. This lot is advice for you, okay? It doesn't remember how you react. It's your world, okay? And Spirit is reminding you that it's your world. What do you want? It's people are a messenger of you, and it's telling me here, you know, that yes, he can come back to you, okay, but if you're going to self-sabotage it and be stressed, then it's not, you know, if you're did he like you? Yes, he did. Okay, however, how he's the version you're suddenly getting of him now is because you were, you know, focusing on what you wanted, you were feeling like you had it, but then with this card, storm warning, is you started to go into an old program within you. Okay, and we've got attachment here. So did you start to get attached in a different energy, like a needy energy, or started reacting to how he was hot and cold or whatever, or starting to force 3D? Okay, because there's something here where Spirit is saying things seem to be going okay, but then you started to go into this going round in thoughts again, and because of an attachment that you had. Okay, he's still there. You can have him if you want him, but you have to change your energy. So there are some videos in the that are in the description box underneath the video that will help you. Okay, it's all, you can have what you want. Again, one of those videos is from Create Your Futures channel, and they've done loads of videos lately about, you know, it's all down to you. Okay, others, how you, I think they've just done a new one with, like, again, it doesn't matter what he said, Aquarian, you know that by now. Okay, it doesn't matter if he was stood in front of you saying, girl, I never want to see your ass again. Okay, don't ever darken my doorstep again. It means nothing. Okay, you change it to what you want that person to be. And they've just done a video. Let me go and get it for you. But it's saying here, you can grow whatever you want if you free yourself from your limiting beliefs that you've got in place. Okay, you can be married to this guy if you truly believe in that. Okay, and you're creating it. You're the creator of your script and your characters in it, my lovely. So at this point in time, you can go, well, sod it then. I'm not interested in him. Okay, when the Tower moment comes in, it signifies three things. First of all, it's like, for me, the man who built his house on sand. It was washed away because it wasn't on a solid enough foundation. Okay, so he could have sat there crying in the rubble on the beach, okay, and playing the victim. Woe betide me, everything's ruined, everything's gone tits up. Or he can get up and he can walk away. Sod it, I can't be bothered anymore. So it's your choice whether you walk away from that. Okay, also, he built it on the rock, which is a more solid foundation. But you, with these cards coming out here, this is showing me that you still have an attachment to an old self-concept beliefs and thoughts about yourself, about men, about him, about relationships, about love. Okay? Because those who chase love are the loveless. Those who know they're loved and love themselves always attract love. So again, if you decide to walk away from this, Spirit is saying you can have it if you want, but you've got to shift your energy and get rid of the attachment and the old program in here. Okay, because your energy that you are in, if you walk away and you go and find somebody else, it's going to be the same. Just like previous relationships. Okay, it's within your programming. So let me just find that video a moment so that I can... I haven't listened to it myself, but I know how the law works. So, well, let me see if I can find a video. There's here. Your SP is only a mirror to your assumptions. So let me just put it in the chat, and then you can go and watch it, my lovely. Along with the other two that are in, well, again, because you are reacting and forcing. So that's the attachment. You're trying to force and manipulate 3D. You know, why were you ringing his ex-wife? Why were you badgering him at work? There's no need. Okay, so that is sort of that thinking the worst and trying to, you know, that attachment and that needy energy here. That's what Spirit is saying, why it's suddenly gone wrong. So right, so again, you got a low self-concept of yourself. So go and watch those videos, okay, and the one I've just put in there as well, to see that you can change this around when you change your assumptions. It's never about other people. Other people are reflecting you back to you. Okay, so yes, you can have him. Yes, he did like you, but you changed things into... Remember, your thoughts create your future. Okay, so your thoughts that you've been having were all storm warnings and attachment. Okay, so it had to go tits up. I had no choice. You felt he was using you. You felt that. So it had to be reflected back to you where he goes out of your life. You can get him back. It's up to you. Or you can, you know, again, there's programming within you that you need to honestly look at. So go and listen to the Create Your Future channel, because how your assumptions about yourself, about him, about men, about relationships, about love, okay, is what you will keep seeing reflecting. Okay, these bad men aren't bad men. You're just attracting the same scenario because of the programming that you have within you. Okay, so Spirit is saying you can have him. Okay, you can have the other one if you want the other one. It's only what you're telling yourself, what you're believing in. You're creating your script. You're writing your life story. Spirit is not there going, oh no, she can't have this one. She can't have this one. No, she can't have another one either. Okay, you are projecting out of you your beliefs and assumptions about relationships, about men, and through your own self-concept. And that's what's being reflected back to you. It has no other choice. Okay. Yes, he can come back. So please go and watch those 3 videos for a start, and then binge watch Create Your Futures channel. Okay. Until you change within, you are not going to get the happy relationship you want. Because it's your assumptions and your beliefs that are running the show here, my lovely. And that needs to change, is what Spirit is saying to you. Or else you're going to keep attracting another relationship that, again, is going to fall apart. Not because you're not worthy and deserving, but you've got that programming within you that is causing relationships to fall apart. And until you address that and start changing it, you're not going to see any changes happen. But yes, he did like you. What he said is a load of rubbish. So you have to look within. And yes, by all means, book another session, my lovely. And let's get to the root of this. But again, just go and watch those 3 videos for the moment to get you balanced again, okay? Deep breaths. You're in full control, my lovely, okay? Just a 3D, yes, right, whatever. Sorry you feel that way, but then, again, you know, go and listen to those 3 videos. They will help to ground you, and if you want to book another session, my lovely, then you can. Okay, dicky dokie, right. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. Shashar, these are paid readings only, my lovely. If you do want to pay for a reading, then the details are in the chat. My lovely moderator has put the details there, my lovely. Ah, that's funny. I've not heard that. Not heard that saying before, man. Oh, love it. Okay. Which deck do you want, E-Man? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? That tickled me, that did. Deck 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, that one fell out straight away, man. Okay, so it's showing that he thinks the world of you and he is yours. Okay, and with all the fire around as well, he's passionate about you. He's sat on top of the world, so you're his world, not sat on top of your head, and thinks the world of you. So whenever I see that card, so. Again, he's only not coming, giving you what you want because of where your thoughts are. Okay, look at you here, quite stubborn and quite like guarded. She's guarded with her sword here. You make a wrong move, buddy, and that's it, off with your head, sort of thing. Okay, so that's why he's sort of seeming like he's still sort of turned away from you when he's not. He's got all the passions and he thinks the world of you. It's just that your current assumptions and what you're telling yourself is keeping him at bay from coming forward and being passionate. Yes, as well. So let's carry on. Yes, this one is very good because this is you feeling that you're waiting for him to get things going. But what's in your way? The swords, which are your thoughts. So it's only your thoughts, okay, so where are we going then? Well, I'm trapped in my thoughts. Okay, so you're causing your own stalemate situation. You're relying on him to make the change, but he can't. He's a reflection of your assumptions. Okay, so that video that I put above, I think it's still this one. Watch the video I've just linked here for you as well. Okay, because it's titled your SP is only a mirror to your assumptions, and she will explain to you that your assumptions are he's extremely closed off regarding heart matters, so he's going to keep being. We never communicate our emotions to one another, so he's not going to. And you've got your guard up, so you're feeling stuck. You're not getting anywhere. He wants to take you somewhere, but he can't because your assumptions aren't lined up with what you want. Okay, so I'm sure that Denise will explain perfectly everything that I've said before, but it will reiterate it for you. Also, Iman, there's 2 videos in the description box that you can watch as well, because everything you want is already there. Okay, and also the other one is how your subconscious is like a little robot. Whatever you're putting in there, it's just duplicating out. So let's just carry on with how he feels about you, and then I will look at advice for you in the next slide. Yeah, let's just get a couple more before we go into advice. So let's just do this. Why? Yes, believe. Okay, believe. And in one of those videos, it says about why children between the ages of 0 and 7, when we're children, we operate from a lower brainwave. So it's in that imagination. That's why they believe all things like Father Christmas, the Easter Bunny, and that. You know, they wholeheartedly believe in it. So believe, using your imagination to get what you want. Okay. And let's just do a romance one, and then I'll look at advice that Spirit wants you as well. So it's like he's Spirit is saying as well, his higher self is saying, yes, I think the world of you, I'm passionate about you, but your energy is keeping me away. I can't do it for us. You have to do it. It's your personal reality, okay, in your imagination. So believe. When you're still fearful, then you have to look at why you're still fearful. Fearing of getting hurt again. Well, if you've worked on your self-concept enough, then that wouldn't be a factor, because you're number one. You're always chosen. You're perfect as you are. Okay. So yes, worth waiting for. Okay, it does say divine timing is at work in your love life. The divine timing is the time it takes you to feel natural about being in a relationship with him. That's all. Okay, it's not anybody up there going, no, you can't have that yet. Oh, everybody else can have their man, but oh no, not you. Okay, so there you go. So you've still got a little bit of work to do there on yourself. So let's just bring in some cards for you. So what advice for... yeah, there is movement behind the scenes, but also you're scared as well of what's going to jump out of the shadows. Here, Spirit are saying, you know, is this beast going to jump out and your fears come back in? You've always had a, you know, you're very intuitive. We all are intuitive, but you, when I see this card, this for me is, it's the 7th chakra, but I don't see it like the 7th chakra is. Okay, I see it when this card comes out for me, it's showing that there is a very strong connection between you. So you can dice around with each other for years to come, but you will always come back to each other. Okay. The only reason you're not getting the results you want is because of where your assumptions and beliefs still are and how you are fearful. Yeah, and being more grounded and centered and rooted. Okay. Remember, I mean, you've given the example of the biology example, but like I always say, you know, if you're tumbleweed, you're just blowing around and your emotions are all over the place. But a flower that is rooted, that has the beautiful flower head that attracts all the bees, okay, that doesn't uproot itself and chase after the bees. The bees come to the flower because it's centered, it's grounded, it feels secure and safe within itself. Okay, again, those who chase love are the loveless. Those who know they're loved, who love themselves, attract love. Okay. Yes, you're definitely the woman who has his heart, but you do need to get more balanced. Okay. Oh, and the balance card is here as well. So watch those videos, my lovely. Let me just pull one of these. Yeah, while you're in this void, the void is a time to reflect. So starting to look at, well, what am I fearing? If I'm number one, if it's my reality, if it's this, that, and the other, then what am I fearing? Myself. Okay, it's only your old fears coming up. So definitely go and check out that video that I've linked, and the 2 in the description box as well. And let's just pull in one of these for you as well. Yeah, self-sabotage. There you go. Okay, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent us from achieving our true goals. It's that inner voice that derails the plans that we want. Okay, so you're self-sabotaging, my lovely. It's not a cold card. The void is... I'll read what it says so you don't think it's anything grim. Okay, your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits. So let go of the old. So that's what it's telling you to do, is to let go of your fears, to let go of the old story. And that video will help you. So that you're not self-sabotaging, because you're the only one stopping yourself from having what you want. You know, you can, yeah, you can have everything that you want. All the abundance and happiness in your life. In love, in relationships, in work, everything. Because we give it to ourselves within first. So definitely look at those videos to help you and get back on track, my lovely. Start believing in it and stop looking at it as something to fear. Don't forget the 2 in the description box as well. Okay, Katie, you are next. Which deck do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And what is your question as well? Excuse me. She wants deck 1. Do we know Katie's question? Hello, Tara. Hello, Stormy, if you're still here. Sorry, I've got a little tickle. Did you watch the video, Aquarian? Don't forget there were 3. Will Jordan and I come to a real solution with us by the end of the year, or will his wishy-washy indecisiveness ever stop? Are you wanting deck 1, Katie? Okay, what's his name? Jordan. Okay. So the Spirit is saying he's a little bit fearful of commitment. Okay, it's not because he doesn't like you, it's not because he doesn't love you, it's just because he's got that little bit of fear. Okay, he's wanting to have a, fully committed relationship with you, but he's a little bit fearful here. So he keeps sort of turning his back on his emotions, hot and cold, if you like you say, wishy-washy, if you like, in your terms. So Spirit is saying here that it's all about your energy, okay? Because our beliefs and assumptions is what we get reflected back. So your beliefs are, he's wishy-washy, he's, is he ever going to change? Well, his indecisiveness isn't going to until you start to change the story within yourself. And that's what Spirit is telling you here. Okay, if you want a favorable outcome, that you're not showing up for yourself, because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So you're just hanging around waiting. Well, one day he might change and then I'll be happy. Okay, but Spirit is saying just sit there knowing that he loves you. Okay, sending loving energy and loving thoughts. Of course he wants to be in a committed relationship with him. He's only ever had eyes for me. I'm the love of his life. Who wouldn't want to be in a committed relationship with me? Because your energy is keeping him from committing to you. If you shift your thoughts to a loving energy and just sit there like this beautiful empress, knowing that she's got everything she wants in a loving energy, the love, okay, then he will conform to that. Again, for you, go and watch that video that I linked above. Okay, your SP is a mirror of your assumptions and your beliefs. So if you are assuming he's wishy-washy, he's indecisive, he's not giving me what I want, then that's what you're going to continue to get from him. Okay, so start to shift your energy, and his energy will shift. He will start becoming more loving towards you automatically, because you've changed your assumptions about it all. He's your soulmate. So, the journey, the time it takes, Spirit is saying, is the time it takes you to shift into the relaxed energy of course he's my man. He's not anybody else's. Of course he wants to be in a committed relationship with me. I love being in a committed relationship with him. Okay? Change your energy, Spirit is saying. Be wiser and look at the story you're writing here. Okay? And reach for the stars. You can have whatever you want. It's only yourself stopping yourself from it. So, yes, you can turn this around. But if you stay in this current energy of he's indecisive, he's not giving me what I want, then you're not going to see any changes, Spirit is saying. The time it takes you to get what you want or not get what you want is down to you starting to shift this around into loving energy and knowing, of course, he's the love of my life. Of course, he is the man I want to be in a committed relationship. He's happy to be in a committed relationship with me. Okay, so shift your energy. Your energy is keeping him away from you and what you want, instead of attracting what you want to you. True love, yes. So, really start to shift your energy. It's all about shifting your energy and your, as Einstein said, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of what you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Okay. Yes. So again, you have to flip that. If you keep saying to yourself, he's afraid of committing, which at the moment in his current energy he is, okay, then he's going to not commit to you. So again, as we're all energy and we're all connected by energy in a collective consciousness, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency. So matching the frequency of what you want is, of course he wants to commit to me. Of course he wants to be in a loving relationship with me. We are each other's true loves. Okay, this is true love. What we have is true love. We're soulmates. Okay, this is the love of a lifetime. Of course he wants to commit to me. And you just keep assuming that. Okay, then it will naturally happen. But if you start badgering him, when are you going to give me an answer? Are you going to change? You're not going to get the answer you want. You can't. Okay, because until you change within, he's not going to change. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Okay? So if you want him, you're the one writing the book. You're writing your story. So what is your happy end to your movie or to your book? That you're in a loving, committed relationship. Then see yourself as that. The attraction is definitely there. Definitely. Again, that video here, there might be something in there that helps you to understand what Spirit's just said to you, because it's a universal law. It's one of the universal laws. And that's how we operate, my lovely. So let's shift out of this waiting. The hangman's, you are just waiting under your own. You can reach up and untie your feet and move on. You know, move things forward in the direction you want for your favorable outcome. But at the moment, there's nobody in the room because you're not showing up for yourself. You're pushing him away energetically with thoughts that are making him not commit to you. Okay? And that video, again, you don't have to watch it, but it will help you understand what Spirit's message is to you. Spirit says you're welcome, my lovely. And me, of course. Okay, Neela, my lovely, I didn't see you pop in there. Hello, Willa. How are you, my lovely? I hope you your reading helped you the other day. You're still on top of things, Willa. And Neela, my lovely, what is your question and which deck do you want? After Neela is... Kathleen, I'm going to refund your money because Spirit's already given you the answer to that. There's nothing different to what you've just asked, the same question in a different way. They gave you the answer to that. So I'm going to refund your money, my lovely. And Tara as well. Good, good, good. I'll do it when I finish these ladies, or when I get a break to do it, okay? In the meantime, go and watch those videos, my lovely. You're just, again, you've got that attachment and it's not going to get you anywhere. Listen to those videos, take deep breaths, and watch those videos, my lovely. Because you've asked the same question, but you've asked a different... A different question with different way of saying it, but the reading is there. It's the same. Yes, it can be mended. And yes, he did have, you know, it's you that changed. Your old programming came back up. So watch those 3 videos, my lovely. Neela, yes. And which deck do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Again, book another session, Aquarian. Listen to those videos first, and then if you still feel that you need a session, then book another session. Okay. Yes, it can be possible. Don't forget, you've done a lot of focusing on him um, all these months. So his energy was shifting anyway, where he was coming back towards you. You can't stop it. It still play out, just like with the other two ladies who wanted an original SP and moved on to other people. Their original SPs are chasing them like mad because they turn their energy away from them. There wasn't that, that needy attachment. The minute they focused away from them, the work that they had done eventually caught up. Right, par one. Addison, can you just do a reminder for what I don't cover, my lovely, as I haven't seen that in the chat for a little while. Pile one. So, what have you got? 10 cards on you. Let me flag that one. Yeah. Straight away, what you desire, he desires as well. Okay, so what you've been wishing for, that's gone through to him, and he's wanting the same. But again, make sure where your thoughts are. Don't start self-sabotaging this again. Okay, this is your mind being all over the place. Just stay in, be clear about what you want. When you're not clear about what you want, how can you get what you want? You're going to get mishmash. But all the work that you've done where you were focused on him, yeah, exactly. So you're a little bit like, yeah, well, all the work that you did is obviously now you're focused on somebody else. That energy shifting. Okay, because when you turn your energy from that needy, desperate, obsessive energy and you now put it into somebody else, well, that frees up the first one to come in. Okay, so that's why Virgo is there. Oh yeah, it would be lovely to, I really want to meet up with you and see you. Okay, so ooh, lively little sucker. Yeah, because you're not too bothered anymore, are you? I mean, you are, but you're just more relaxed in your energy, just sat there. Well, if he comes back, he comes back. But in the meantime, I'm off somewhere else. Okay, so this is why. Okay. How I look at it is when there's two people that you like, okay, and one, in your case, you haven't heard from for a long time, okay, just carry on with your life with the other one that is in your life. Okay, so when the other one does turn up, you can decide then. Okay, you can meet up with him and you might think, you know what, no, I really like the Gemini now, I just want to stay friends with you. Or you might see him and straight away all the loving feelings come back and you're like, yep, Gemini, goodbye, I'm back with my Virgo. You see what I mean? So don't start beating yourself up, having this cluttered mind. Just carry on living your life, having fun, taking each day as it is. Oh, I'll think about that. I know he's mine. I know I can have him. But as and when the day when he turns up in my life, I'll deal with it then and see how I feel. Then I'll make the decision. Okay? Yeah, you know, he'll come back in. He'll come back in. Yeah, and then it's your choice as to choose whether you want to be with him and have a future with him or not. So, you know, yeah, again, all the work that you've been doing is already opened the door. Okay? It's already opened the door. Just deal with it as and when it happens. You know, it may not happen for a couple more months. Are you going to spend this time self-sabotaging again? Just enjoy your life. Okay? And as and when it pops up, that's when you deal with it, my lovely. Yeah, you know, walk away doesn't mean walk away and forget about him. It means, you know, just for the moment, just go off. Enjoy your life. Okay, you got school to think, you know, you got your school, whatever to think about. You've got other things to be thinking of in your life. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to get back into this despair mode again. Again, you know, if you know, affirmations and prayers and visuals. So every time you think about it, just say, you know, I know you're mine. I know I can have you if I want you. Okay, I know you'll be back. It's a done deal. Yeah, you're just in that sort of indecisive, you know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which door do I use this key to open? Which way do I go? Stop being indecisive. Just go with the flow. Just sit there knowing, working on your self-concept as well. Okay? Let's have one final card for you. Yeah, again, attract to you, like here, whatever you want. Okay? So lining your energy up to what you do want, or just giving it to yourself within. Yeah, you know, every time you think about him, yeah, I can have him. I can have the Gemini if I want. I can have whoever I want. Okay, so it's all about what you are attracting to you, but not letting fear get the better of you there. Again, magician and the mirror. You're the magician, the outside is the mirror. As within, so without. Okay. So I've got Tara, then I've got Kay, then I've got, oh no, there's a different one before you. KVB, I don't really know how to say your name. The lady who's just said you're welcome. Yes, I typed my question. And any deck will do. You are after somebody else, two people. Lovely K. Yeah, so it's Tara, Lovely K, and KVB. Vibey. Right, let me go back to Tara. Tara. Okay, lovely. 5 for Tara. Yes, that's it, Addison. Thank you. Right, okay, Tara. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I could have done your reading without the cards because I heard, Spirit was telling me this as I was starting to shuffle. And they've confirmed it in the cards. So, in the pictures, remember that I use the cards as pictures. Yeah, okay. Good. So, we've got third party here, okay, straight away. Now, she's revealing something about either, I had to clarify it, okay, so either something she's done, I don't know if they've just been away together or she's on about moving or something, moving on or something here, but there's something revealed that I feel that this is him wanting to get away from, okay. I usually get this as believing, okay, but I am seeing this as a children in this case and a decision that is got here. So it may be that she is saying, I want to move on, or, this just isn't working, or, let's move or something, because she feels that, a change of scenery might pep up their marriage, but it's not going to, okay? So there's something else she might be saying about going on holiday or something, but I feel that there's something else has happened that he wants to get away from it as well, but there's something about the children and a decision he has to make. However, Spirit is saying here, and the bit they were channeling before when I was just shuffling the cards before I put them down, was this bit, okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, the door to Spirit is open, okay, things being more peaceful between the two of you with these doves, but they're saying that how much further are you going to keep this in the distant? One day we'll be together, because it's becoming for you codependent. Oh yes, we're communicating fine, at least he's in my life, but you're not getting anywhere. It's always being pushed to the future, and Spirit is saying, no, we need to have this growing, okay? Remember, it's your assumptions, feeling as like Tara constantly, who's going around wearing the Tara suit where she is married to him. He's yours, okay? Where's your self-concept when Spirit is saying, if you're saying, oh, I'm always chosen, I'm first best, but nothing's moved. Okay, yes, you're communicating great, but that's not your end to your movie. It's becoming a codependent, you know, yes, I love hearing from him, but has anything actually moved? No, you're still in that where it's separate. So it's becoming codependent, and Spirit is saying we need to, you know, we're not seeing things as one day in the future we'll be together. It's now. Okay, and again, those videos in the description box and the new one, this one as well, will help you to start shifting this. We need to start making something happen, not forcing 3D, but, you know, really not letting this drift, so that one day it might happen in the distant future, in the distant horizon. Okay, so it doesn't matter what's going on with her anyway. It doesn't matter whether she wants to, you know, whatever's happening. I mean, hopefully it's that she doesn't want to be there anymore. But even if it's moving or whatever, not in your reality. Okay, oh no, that's, you know, he's mine. I'm not even thinking about that. He's mine. I love, you know, as a typical example for you all, look at, I don't like going into politics, but what I thought was, look at the current Prime Minister. You know, he was in the running with the other lady 6-7 weeks ago, but she got in. But he's wanted to be Prime Minister for quite a while, even when Boris was in thing. He got his day. You know, but at the time, even when the other lady got in, you know, it still played out. He could have looked at it and gone, oh shit, you know, fucked up there, I'm not going to be. But see how, because he really wanted it, how things changed, that she was kicked out and he's now in. He got what he wanted in the end. Okay, so really start growing this now. Okay, the seeds are now. Your thoughts today are what's going to happen. So if you keep thinking, oh, well, one day, oh, it's nice that we're just talking, blah, 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 you're pushing that away. Okay. So focus, yes, really focus on inside, not going with the flow of things in 3D. Yes, he's yours. He's yours. So let's start claiming him as yours. It's time for third party to go. You know, all you've got to do is every day, whenever you think about him, I am so happy and grateful that we just live happily and blissfully together as a beautiful couple. Our life together is perfect. We're a perfect match. Because if that's your assumption, then it has to harden into fact. It's only when you're wavering that it takes longer. You don't need to do a load of affirmation, just like, yeah, he's mine. You know, if you were already married, you'd be saying, you know, wow, we just are so happy together and live together so blissfully and happily. Okay? You've already given him to yourself, but you've wavered and you're giving into 3D all the time. You're letting 3D control you, instead of taking your power back and saying, no, he's my man, we're happily and blissfully together, etc., etc., etc. Let's get this turned around. Okay. Lovely Kay. What are your questions, my lovely? Is it 2 questions? Just the 2? And which deck do you want, lovely Kay? There's microphone. Okay. Right. So the 5th pile. So the first one, are you... Ooh, it's disappeared in the chat. Am I going to have to move from my home? So is lovely Kay going to have to move from her home? Advice. Okay, so regarding the home question, okay, Spirit's advice, they never give a yes, no, because it depends on what you focus on. And it's got here, focus as well. Okay, so the advice is, if you're going to struggle with this and judge yourself or others, okay, Spirit is saying, do you want to leave the home? You seem quite happy there. You see this as a place where you do want to carry on living. You don't really want to leave there. Okay. Or you can leave home and go, you know, have, you know, a happier home somewhere. The choice is yours, Spirit is saying. You know, if you're not happy, it's up to you whether you stay there or not. Just focus on what you want. If you're being told to leave, then start shifting your thoughts. Instead of worrying and stressing about it, just say, no, I can, in your mind, I can stay here for as long as I need to and want to. This is my home for as long as I need to. And if you stay in that energy, things will change around you so that you stay there. One of my other ladies did it. She was given an eviction notice ages ago, and she's still there. Okay. Grandma told me, I thought it was a thing here. So let's start changing that in your energy. Okay. You can start judging grandma. You can start saying, you know, she's, you know, I don't want to go, and this, that, and the other. Start bringing in loving energy. Grandma loves having me here. Or grandma doesn't mind that I stay in this house if she's not living with you. Okay. And she's just renting it to you. Change your thoughts. What you focus on grows. So it's your choice. What do you want? Do you want to move? If you do, then start to say to yourself, I'm going to find a lovely place to live. If you don't want to go, I'm so happy and grateful that grandma loves me being here. This is my place. I can stay here for as long as I need to or want to. The choice is yours. Okay? It's up to you. Second question. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer these, but we'll see what comes out with Spirit. I've never come across this question before. So, what is Eric seeing when he's scrying for you? There aren't really any tarot cards that would give you that, but well, not how I read them anyway, or how Spirit gives them to me. But let's see what comes out. It'll be interesting. So, what is Eric seeing when he scries? Oh, that lovely cake. Yes, the Magician. Okay. Is he doing it? I'm getting from the feeling of this that he's doing it because he likes you, as in wants to be with you. Oh. Yeah, they don't like me asking this question because it's interfering with it. Oh, they're not liking it at all. Yeah, can you just confirm, lovely Kate, is he doing it because you're asking him to look at your future, or is he just doing it to keep tabs on you? To keep tabs on you, yes, that's what I thought here. A little bit freaky energy here. Well, it's because he likes you. You know, he wants to be with you. He sees you as beautiful, so he's obsessed with you in a way, if you like, here. It's almost like here, scrying into this dish, seeing you as the beautiful woman that he, you know, beautiful lady that he wants to be with here. So it's, you know, it makes him feel happy, but it's a bit of a freaky, you know, obsession. And of course, he's brokenhearted because you might be saying, no, I don't want to be with you, or whatever here. But it's, he's hoping that the two of you will be together, put it that way. So where you've said, what's he seeing when he's mirror scrying you is you, how he wants to see you. It's like a bit like they're giving me the feeling a bit like remote viewing, where he's just watching you. It's making me feel uncomfortable. So you can ask, if you don't like it yourself, then you can ask him to stop, but he'd probably carry on doing it anyway. But you can ask Archangel Michael to protect you. Okay. What was your last question? How does Mike feel knowing I ask tarot on him? He doesn't know I know he does that. Ah, right, okay. Then just ask Archangel Michael to protect you, or just energetically tell him to stop. You know, I don't like it. Energetically, I don't like it. It's time for you to stop now. Unless you don't mind him doing it, it's up to you. But he's seeing you as beautiful anyway, so that answers that question. So let's look at the last one. Is how does Mike feel knowing I asked tarot on him? How does Mike feel? I don't feel he's really bothered here. It's all positive cards, so it's not like he might just see it as fun. He might not take it as serious as you do, but I don't feel either way he's not bothered. I don't think it really bothers him. No, I'm not getting anything out here. You know, the Justice card, he just sees it as fun. You know, something that you enjoy doing, sort of thing. Something to talk about here. Sometimes he might, if you've had readings where it's sort of getting personal about him and you go and tell him, he might feel a little bit like, oh, that was a bit like freaky sort of thing. But it might be as well how it affects you, and then you start saying to him about, well, this psychic told me that you think this about me, or you do that, or whatever, might make him feel a bit that where you start to get knotted up within yourself. So it causes that little bit of unease. But I think overall I get the feeling that he's not particularly bothered. Let's just look at some final cards overall. The overall advice for you from Spirit is looking at the time. Okay, so if you are constantly like if you're into readings and that, and you're like, well, when's it going to happen and how is it going to happen? Spirit is saying you're just causing a time delay in your life. Okay, so just go with the flow is what Spirit said to me then. Go with the flow instead of clock watching all the time. How is it going to be? When's it going to be? Those sort of things. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah, everything you want is already done. Okay, it's all written in the stars for you. So Spirit's saying you can have whatever you want. You just join the dots. Okay, but make sure that you're not hyper focused on timings. And again, you're writing your script. Okay. Okay. Is my intuition correct? Okay, the next lady with KVYBI. My lovely, which deck do you want me to use? Any. Okay. Okay, so what Spirit is saying here is that her energy is one of not really sneaky or anything. Okay, it's more that she's a bit erratic. She's quite strong personality, so she might be a bit forthright as well. I'm just getting that she's not sort of stable. She's always up and down. She might be doing it to impress somebody else who works there or the boss, but she's I'm just getting unstable, not in a just in her energy is very up and down. Okay, so a bit like they're giving me a bit like well, I don't want to label things. I don't want to go into medical terms, but her energy is very up and down, or his energy, whether it's male or female, but the energy is up and down. Okay, because I just feel, did you say it's male or female? She, yeah, I was wondering why I was saying she. It's up and down, it's erratic, but not sneaky. It's not intentional. It's not in the way you're seeing it, Spirit is saying. So, Spirit is saying you might be talking to others, or others might be talking as well about it, okay? So, you're feeding into the energy of how they're seeing her as well. It's hard to explain. I know what Spirit is trying to say, but however, they're saying if you, we've got false person and end. So this is saying if you, in your assumption, what is an assumption? Something that you believe to be true. Okay, so if your assumption, as per the law of assumption, one of the universal laws, is that she's sneaky and she can't be trusted, then that's how she's going to prove to you that she's going to be. But her energy is not coming from that energy. It's just that you're perceiving her as that. Maybe speaking to other people and somebody else has experienced that. But if you hold her in place as a false person, then she's going to be. So Spirit is saying if you don't want her to be a false person, then put an end to that in your thoughts. Stop assuming that. Assume that she's just a little bit flighty, just a bit all over the place, or she's very nice or whatever. It's up to you. What you focus on grows. Okay, so if you're focusing your energy on to she can't be trusted, she is sneaky, I know this because I feel this, then your assumptions, whatever you feel to be true, is what you're going to see reflected back. That is one of the universal laws. Okay? How you see others is how they're going to treat you or show up in your world. Sneaky bitch. So she's going to be sneaky and untrustworthy in your reality. Okay, so I don't feel her energy is that. It's just that she's very unsettled in herself, so a little bit all over the place. And your assumption of her is I don't trust her. So Spirit is saying either way you're going to be proved right. It depends what you focus your energy on. It could be no other way. If you do a search into YouTube, everyone is you pushed out, you will understand what Spirit is saying, because it's part of that universal law of the law of assumption. But if you're looking for it to be proved right, then you're going to be proved right, because that's your assumption. She's sneaky. I know she's going to do something and stab me in the back. She's two-faced, so she will, whether it's a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now. If that is your assumption, then she will have to prove that, as per your assumption of sneaky bitch, she's going to be a sneaky bitch. So again, Spirit is saying with this card, they're reminding me, it's your self-talk. So change your self-talk when you think about her. Oh, she's just a little bit all over the place. She's harmless enough. Or, yeah, she's sneaky bitch. She's going to stab me in the back. And whichever. You're right. Whatever. Because your thoughts create. That's why Spirit is saying, why we say, oh, I just know that's going to happen. I just had a feeling about it. It's because you've told yourself that. So it has to be reflected back as true. Alexandria, which deck do you want, my lovely? Oh, the shorts. Do you mean Lisa H? You're brilliant. There's another video for you that you can watch, Lisa H here, look. Watch that video as well. That one will help you. It's a new one out on their channel. About how your SP is only a mirror to your assumptions or to your thoughts. And I know that they'll give you some good advice in there as well. Yes, definitely. I've heard some of us other coaches refer to like your subconscious as like a photocopier. Whatever you're putting in there, it's it doesn't care. It doesn't discriminate. It just literally regurgitates it back out. And I like the way that they've done it with the little robot learning. It's quite cute. Alexandria, which deck do you want, my lovely? Okay, Alexandria. Yes, Lisa. You know, you've worked with, you know, a big thing for you was changing your work, which you've changed, which is brilliant. So yes, just, you know, press restart. You know, how am I viewing this? What story am I still telling myself? Okay, he has to conform to my assumptions. Okay, so remember, you're not changing him, you're changing your assumptions about you, about relationships, about love, about men, about him. Okay? Right, okay. have one of these as well. Excuse me. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so it's definitely working, okay? I've already done 5. So we'll stick with that. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the same meaning. It's just different pictures. So the work that you're doing is working, okay? You're getting that more, he's staying more at home, okay? So Spirit is just reminding you to fight off those thoughts. Fight off the thoughts. Don't start focusing on emotions that are not serving you. Keep looking at the 2 of Cups. Turn around and look at the 2 of Cups, not overspilt cups. Okay, because there's still going to be old thoughts that play out in the 3D and reflect back to you. So we don't react to them. You see it as, oh, that's just an old thought I had a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago. Okay, that's how I've been thinking, but I don't think like that anymore. Okay, again, those videos, that new one here about SP, your SP is only a mirror to your assumptions. This one here, okay, it's all that is what is in you and your thoughts and beliefs that is how others are reflecting back to you. So stay focused on having your cup overflowing on what you do want here. Okay, he definitely does love you. Okay, and in an unexpected way, if you continue in the energy that I've taught you, okay, going in the energy of what you do want, okay, he will be expressing his love to you. So keep putting in the work and keep attracting the outcome that you want internally. We do the work within. When we feel natural about it, it will get reflected back. If you're fighting it and resisting it all the time and thinking, oh, but what if he wants me to go in another room? No, he loves being around me. Okay, he loves me talking to me. We've got such a harmonious conversation between us, but you're seeing things shift anyway. Again, just reminding you that we don't go picking over old bones, okay, because we're just keeping what we want. Will never seem like it's going to happen. So we don't pick over the old bones, okay? We don't start letting our thoughts come in. We don't start focusing on spilt milk. If you like, we focus on the loving energy of how we want the relationship to be. So it's all going in the right way. He, you know, if you carry on in the positive energy and watch that video that I've just linked there as well as those other ones, then, you know, he will be expressing his love to you in an unexpected way. It will come out in an unexpected way, which is going to be exciting. Again, don't get caught up in the how and the when. That's why it's unexpected, Spirit is saying. Yes, soulmates. There you go. And again, you know, it's your assumptions, because I had a conversation with somebody today. I said something and they said, I don't know why you think that. I've never thought that, they said. That's just you assuming that I think that way or feel that way. So there you go. I had to admit, yeah, it's my assumption. So I changed the story quickly. Okay, Crystal, my lovely, what is your question? And which deck do you want, my lovely? One, two, three, four, or five. It's up to these decks here. Okay, now I do say, it does say, oh, Addison, you haven't got finances in that. I'm sure I've got it in my message that I put up. Perhaps I haven't. Yeah, no health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam passes, or interview success questions. So depended on your question, if it's specific, I can't answer it. If it's just general advice about finances, then Spirit will answer it. And good, Alexandria. But again, go and watch that video that I've just linked above. So Crystal, is it just advice about finances? Okay, Crystal, thank you. Yes, that's right, Addison, thank you. You were just missing the finances bit. Also, the Alexandria, before I start Crystal's reading, yes, remember it's your assumption. So please watch that video that I'm going to link here again. And have a look at that. Crystal, I don't do timings, so I can't give you any timings. You still got it missing in there, Addison. Add in finances into it as well. So let's retract that. Let's remove that for you, Addison. Right, Crystal. Right, so a spirit advice for Crystal regarding finances, please. Right, now go and put that in the whole lot. Yeah, straight away, Spirit is telling you, Crystal, your mindset is keeping your money from you. So until you shift your thoughts and your emotions, I will show you the pictures to show you what Spirit means, okay? Then you're not going to see an improvement because you can't. The 3D is a reflection of your assumptions and beliefs. So if you're looking at your bank account and you're worrying about bills, then you're going to get scraps together, but you're not going to reach that when is my finances going to get better? Because your mindset is on what you don't have and worrying and stressing. Okay. So to say that, look at you here, caught up in your emotions with this lightning above your head, if you like. So you're getting caught up in your emotions because your thoughts are just trapping you in this cycle of, I never have any money. When are they going to get better? What you focus on grows. So your energy, your thoughts and your emotions are energy. So your thoughts and emotions are focused more dominantly on what you don't have and worrying and stressing. So it's not going to improve until you shift from that energy. And how you do that is start to affirm and repeat to yourself every time you start to think, oh no, I haven't got any money. No, I've got lots of money. I've got plenty of money. I've always got enough money to pay my bills and all my outgoings every month and have loads left over. Okay, because if you don't shift out that energy, you're just going to get stuck. You're trapping yourself in your own mental prison. Yeah, so what you're wanting, this heart is what you desire, all the things you're wanting to have, be, or do. But your thoughts, the swords, are piercing that heart, is stopping you from having what you want. Okay, so really look at your thoughts that you've got about money. Write them down. Do you think money's evil? Do you think that it's only certain people that have lots of money and not you? Or your family's always not had a lot of money, so you're not going to have lots of money. You've always struggled for money. You know, where are your negatives about money? Write down the opposite of what you would want, because you can have what you want. It's only that you're stuck in that thought cycle that is keeping you stuck. You know, the universe is the universe is abundant. It's neutral. There's plenty of money out there, so you can have plenty as well. What about if you curse? What do you mean, swearing about money, or you think you've been cursed about it? Will that block your money? If it depends what you're saying. If you feel that somebody's cursed you, or do you mean if you're swearing, cussing and cursing? Be more clearer on what you mean there. But Spirit is saying, yeah, all the abundance you want is there for you to pick. It's there for you to have. Your just energy is not lining up with the energy of abundance. It's lining up with the energy of lack. Yeah, because again, you're focusing on what you don't have instead of focusing on what you could have. Okay, so your energy is out. Your thoughts and your emotions are in a negative regarding it instead of the positive. What about if you curse through family? Will that stop your wealth or money? No. It's only what you believe in and assume. So change your beliefs and assumptions. That's what Spirit's telling you here. Okay? Let me try and find a video for you that will help you understand what Spirit is saying. I can't find one at the moment that is one I'm looking for. Can't think where it is. It could take me a while to find it. So again, look at what story you're telling yourself, because the story that you're telling yourself and keeping in place is keeping you stuck. Spirit is saying you can have everything that you want, okay, but you're just not lining your energy up to that. Yeah, look at this, door to value. Look at all the money that you can have. Okay, open that door with your mind. Okay, seeing yourself with lots of money. Start to feel like you've got lots of money energetically. And then it will be reflected back to you in your 3D. So the time it takes you to start to see a change in your finances is the time it takes you to shift your thoughts and your feelings to lining up with what you do want, instead of looking at what you don't have from a lack state or curse or whatever, okay? Everything is held in your awareness by what you believe and assume to be true and what you're reacting to. Yeah, so start that inner healing here, heart energy. Okay, so money is just energy. Connect to the frequency of having lots of money or having the things that you want to pay for. Yeah, sudden wealth, you'll hit the jackpot. Okay, so the spirit is saying the money's there. Okay, you're only denying yourself it because you're not lined up to the energy of it. You're lining up to the energy of lack. I never have. Okay, I'm not just, when's my finances going to get better? Well, when you shift your energy. Okay. And that's been proved scientifically and spiritually. It's a universal law. And a quantum law, physics law. I don't know why I'm carrying on with that deck anyway, because that's not the deck I wanted. I wanted to go to this deck. Yeah, so start to nourish yourself. Okay, this is like metaphorically, if you like, nourishing yourself with the right information. What if I write a journal to remind myself? I do have, yes, that's scripting. So you can do that, my lovely. So yes. You know, I've got my journal where I have plenty of money. So at times when I start to think, oh God, you know, not oh God, I mean, you know, oh goodness, I don't have, am I going to struggle for money? No, I've got plenty of money. Okay. And then money always turns up. Another one I say is, the spirit is reminding me here by looking at the universe. You know, there's plenty of money. The universe is abundant. The universe is overflowing with money. There's plenty of money for me to have too. Yeah, creation. You're writing your script. So write it to what you do want and not what you don't want. The universe is listening. It's giving you everything that you're, whether it's a negative or a positive. It's not judging you. It's neutral. It's just giving you. It's saying, look, oh, there's plenty of money out there. You can have all the money you want, my lovely. Overflowing with money if you want. But, feeling like you've hit the jackpot. I don't mean start gambling. This is just metaphorically for like hitting the jackpot, having all that money. So it's saying you can have all the money you want, but your energy is focused on, I can't have it. I never got enough. Or curse or whatever. Okay? So shift your energy. Start to nourish yourself and start to heal your heart energy of having what you want. Your fears are stopping you from getting what you want. But it's going to take a little time, Spirit is reminding me, to shift your deep-rooted beliefs and assumptions that you have. So what I recommend is writing it out. I have plenty of money. I've got lots of money in my bank. I'm rich if you want to go that far, or just I've got plenty of money, lots of money, or whatever. That feels natural for you. Okay, there's lots of money in the universe. There's plenty for me to have too. Okay. And look at it. I always have enough money to pay my bills. I always have enough money to buy the things I want to buy. Okay, but write it out. You can write it out once and then repeat it for 10 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. Every time you catch yourself worrying about money, no, I've got lots of money. I've got plenty of money. I don't need to worry about money. I've got plenty of money. Okay? Don't try to logically think, well, how is it going to happen and when's it going to happen? Just shift your mindset and it will automatically happen. But there are lots of videos that you can put a search into YouTube. Manifesting money, there's loads of ways that you can do it, okay? Close your eyes and visualize. You're probably going to just see the darkness behind, the blackness when you're looking behind, with your eyes shut. But just start to feel. How would you feel if you had lots of money already? What would you be doing? How would you be thinking? How would you be feeling? You'd be feeling relaxed. You'd be feeling happy. You'd be feeling that you can go and buy whatever you want to buy, or go where you want to go, or do what you want to do. Okay, you wouldn't be in that fear. So be balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings. Okay? Start to feel like Crystal, who's got lots of money. But there's plenty of information on YouTube. Okay, I don't know if Addison's back yet. It's okay, Addison. I'm going to end the session anyway, my lovely. So I will do a quick ending, but don't know how to copy your little crosses. Don't know where you get your cross from. Can't copy it either. Let me see if I can get a big cross. Ah, there's one. Found it. It's not very big. Ooh. Okay, my lovelies. Thank you again, Addison. Thank you. I know you're on the phone. Thank you to you all. Love and light.